Now that we've got a video recorded and we've got it up on our YouTube channel, it's time for us to create a campaign around it. Now inside AdWords, this is really easy. The first step to do is to just log into your account, and when you're going to create a new campaign, you choose the one all the way at the bottom, which is a new online video campaign. Once you've clicked into that, you're going to go through some very familiar steps. So you're going to name the campaign, you're going to give it a budget. You can set all kinds of the different restrictions in terms of geographies. You can use advanced settings to set up ad schedules and all the stuff that you can do with typical AdWords campaigns. Now, once you've done that, you're going to get to a new screen, and this is where it's time for you to choose the video. Now, we're not doing any uploading of videos here. Remember, all of these are now going to be served from that YouTube channel that you've got. So you're going to click on the button that says select a video, and then you'll see a little pane here that gives you all kinds of options. You're going to be able to select any of the videos that are part of that YouTube channel that you've associated here. And then once you've got the video that you want to promote via the advertising campaign, you're going to give it some things like a headline and descriptions that will be served along with some of the in-search or in-display formats that are out there. Now, this is a great way for you to spend some time selecting the right video. You may even choose to do a little bit more editing. Oftentimes, people have created videos not for ad purposes, but for other types of purposes to put out on the web. And this is a chance where you could edit that down or tweak it slightly such that it works well as an advertisement. Once you've done that, you select the right one, you go in and you put in all the details here, and then you're ready to move on to the next step. And the next step is to understand your bidding options. Now, of course, you can set frequency caps and all those other things that you can do inside the campaign itself, but you will have to set a bidding strategy here. And the strategy that we've got for bidding with video is going to be a cost per view. This is similar to a cost per impression, except for with the TrueView formats, it's not that the video ad was served, it's that it was actually viewed. And that's kind of the beauty and the benefit of YouTube's TrueView format. So we're setting a cost per view, which means if someone actually goes through and doesn't skip the ad, but they watch a certain amount of it, or they are by their own volition clicking on an ad in order to watch the video, that's the only time that you pay. You don't pay just to have that ad impressed, much like the Google search network. So this is something that's really important, and you're going to want to spend some time working through the numbers and understanding exactly what you're willing to pay for each view of these videos. You're going to set this at the global level here, and you have the ability to override this a little bit later on when you start looking at the various targeting groups that you're setting up and the various ads, video ads that you're uploading into this account. Of course, this is one you're going to come back to from time to time as you optimize and as you understand what ROI you're getting for this particular advertising initiative. Now, the next thing we want to do here is we want to start to define those targeting groups. So who is it that we want to see this video ad? And YouTube gives us a few different options. Now, basically, we're going to fall into one of two categories or both. The first one here is that we care about the user themselves. So we want to understand who they are. This is something like demographics. We care if they're a male or if they're a female or if they sit within a certain age range. YouTube has the ability to let us target those people. So we don't really know what they're watching at this point, but we do know their demographic information. So if you're targeting males between the ages of a certain range, you can go ahead and set those here. Now, the other thing that we have the ability to do is set interests, categories, and also behavioral sorts of patterns here. So we can start to see that if people are interested in a certain category of things, such as automobiles or maybe historic automobiles or any of the lots and lots of interest categories that have been defined for you here, this is where you can get a little more specific. And these work together as well. So you could say, I want only males that are in a certain age range that have an interest in hot rods and street speed racers or something of that nature under the automobile interest category. And this really restricts who it is that you're talking to. So really think through who your customer's target audience is. And this is a great way to restrict those views to ensure that you're getting those video ads in front of the right kinds of eyeballs. Now, the other way that we can do this is by looking at the search terms that people are typing in. So remember, this is for the in-search type, where people go to YouTube, they type in some keywords, they're looking for a video of a certain type. We can then bid on those keywords just like we can in other keyword-based bidding strategies on the search side. So this is what we're going to type in here, is the different keywords that people need, that people are looking for, and then we want our video ad to be a response to those keywords. The other type, when we're looking at the target groups, this is really for those in-display and the in-stream formats where we don't really have anyone searching for anything. What we're doing instead is we're targeting them based on what we know about them. So these are the targeting types that we have to define. And once we've done that, we're pretty much done. The only thing we have to do at this point is wait for our video ad to be approved. And once that's approved, our ads will be up and running with the bidding strategy that we've got. So it's not a very different strategy or a different process than setting up campaigns as you would any other type of campaigns within the AdWords interface. Just a few little things to watch out for, and hopefully something that everybody will be able to do without much trouble.